$1,071,000. Bouchard, $1,104,950. Gus Bailey, $1,146,000. Patrick James, real estate team, closed $1,153,285. Can you just round up? I swear. Kylie Wise closed $1,190,500. Jane Moore Group, $1,301,500. Clinton Peterson closed $1,342,500. I think he like triple-sided a deal, didn't he?
Use the letter also.
Seriously, he had like 2 deals and he double-sided both of them. It was like Clinton. It was the Clinton show that day. Jan Company, $1,360,250. By the way, Steve Day's going on a missions trip. If anybody wants to help sponsor him, I'm sure he would be happy to take your $20. Ed Erickson, $1,379,900. Kevin Cross and Associates was so busy writing, $1,697,000. Which is an incredible way to end out the year. Matt Dimick team will close $1,759,100. Kathy Lucas team, $1,784,400. Nate Bear, $1,906,300. Jar Alden team, $1,947,000. Again, this was still on fire. Big Hudson, $2,849,955. Alaska Real Estate Experts, Christine, I'll let you take this. $3,138,200. Which Ann finished out outside of Fairbanks, finished out #1 in the state for the year, right? Yep. Beat Bart Huntley by just a hair.
West did?
No, West did 70 million in Fairbanks, but Ryan's crew finished out #1 for the year, just ahead of Bart. Just.
That's okay.
Pulled it out, absolutely. Well, they were sweating it. The last day, I didn't even walk down to the second floor because I didn't
At
want.
one point, we lived at like 156,000 or something.
Yeah.
I think that's why Barb is
Neck.
starting to get more buyers agents. I saw some of her listings, has other names on it.
Yep, she's cranking it. Kristen Cole, $3,916,900. Dan Wolf had an incredible December, $4,001,113. And Keller Williams Commercial finished out the leader for the month of December, $7,550,000 in closed volume. That was a really nice check to sign, let me tell you.
Yes.
And covet, I won't even lie. So, all right, 2012's over, no more 5-minute celebration, let's get to work.
Yes.
You know, and that's really what I wanted to focus on today, is we had a killer year. We had just a kick-butt year, and I'm so proud of all the stories that exist out here. And Joe and I can stand here and just go from person to person to person. You know, I mean, I'm looking in the room and I see, you know, Capper. 2 years ago, you know, that was it.
Not only Capper, like he killed it.
Oh yeah, double cap.
And had a baby.
And had a baby. Well, let's be clear, Kendra had a baby. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here and I'm looking, and I have a piece of hair that's driving me crazy. You know, stock up went from 12 million to 15 million, and the year before that, she was at 5. Look at Brittany. You know, I look at the Alaska Real Estate Experts. I look at, you know, Joe's crew. I look at 14 million. I mean, good grief, like we could go on and on. KW Luxury Homes Division, Butch James.
Let that thing sell for like
Your first double wide, don't you?
60,000 if you double into it. Kind of 76, you sell it. That's a little high for his
KW
As long as
Luxury.
it is sells them, it's double.
That's
I sell
120,000.
so many $30,000 condos.
But here's my point.
Remember?
You guys know that I love nothing more than to celebrate success. And then you stop. And you say, all right, it's 2013, let's go to work. What are we going to do now? You know, yesterday's success is nothing. It's awesome. I want you to be proud of it. I want you to look at where you failed and learn some great lessons that you won't repeat. I want you to look at what you did well. and I really want you to think about being inspired. So I know this is an athletic thing, I know this is a motivation thing, and yet this is your business. So I want to share this with you.
Soccer.
You did it.
Wow.
So you thought it was the end of the story. So you thought just because the student was willing to be obedient to the guru and not only wake up but meet him at the beach early in the morning, you thought that was enough? I got it. So you thought because he was willing to walk out into the deep of the ocean that was enough, because the guru placed his head under the water, pulled it out, and taught him that the secret to success is wanting it as bad as you want to breathe. So you thought that was the end of the story? You thought that one single event, that one single moment was enough for him to stand amongst the great, to make his dream become a reality. Well, you thought wrong. In fact, it's far from over. That was the easy part. Now it's time to redefine the grind. Well, you thought it was over. Well, it's just getting started. See, this is the part. This is the part where life demands you make a lifelong commitment. This is the part where life demands that you make a vow, come hell or high water, that you're willing to pay the price. The full fare where you earn your spot with effort, with sweat, with blood, with tears. So you say you want it as bad as you want to breathe. Then it's showtime. It's examination time. It's time to get tested, to test your will, your endurance. It's time to test your heart, to test your limits. This is the part where you reinvent yourself. That was it. It goes deeper than going without sleep because you might miss the opportunity to succeed. No. It's about no days off, no weekends, no holidays, no birthdays. Listen to me, no days off, no half days, no holidays, no snow days. It's about gaining the competitive edge. It's about separation. It's about separating yourself from the pack. The competition. It's about being a little faster, a little stronger. Listen to me, a little faster than you were last year, last month, last week. In fact, you gotta be a little faster today than you were yesterday. And you can't afford on the road to success. You can't afford to make excuses. No excuses when you feel pain. And trust me, you will feel it. You gotta go deep, deep down, beyond exhaustion, beyond worn down. And when it's harder than you imagine it would be, when it takes longer than you thought it would take, and when the load is heavier than you thought you could bear, and all you want to do is give up, and all you want to do is give in. When you feel like you've given all you got, you gotta take one more step. You gotta run one more lap. You gotta throw one more punch, and regardless of how much pressure it takes, you gotta fight back. You gotta fight a little harder. You gotta defeat disappointment, annihilate weakness, and punish the competition. It's about pushing yourself beyond the limits. It's about perfecting the you, not just doing more, not just being better, but finding your best. Listen to me. It's more than wanting as bad as you want to breathe. That's not enough. You gotta be willing to face every fear, climb every mountain, defy every odd, onslaught every obstacle, one step at a time, one day at a time, until you, only you, are left standing. There's no one else or nothing in your way until you reach the top.
Do you get my point?
Yes.
This is the year where we, Joe and I, don't take excuses. Don't tell me you want something and then give me all the reasons you can't go get it. Because we've proven it time and time again in the market center, person after person after person after person, after story after story after story, that if you show up and if you do the work, it works.
You can have reasons or results.
Exactly. So you're gonna feel us pushing you, because we're not gonna say, gosh, I haven't been feeling well. Sorry. Gosh, I really need to take some vacation. You guys know I care about a balanced life, so don't give me that, well, Jennifer doesn't understand, I need my family. Y'all know me. You know that my family is important too, okay? So don't take it to the extreme. Understand that did you hear what he said? Redefine the grind. I love that. That's our phrase. We're going to redefine the grind this year. You guys knocked it out of the park, and now I want to see you push harder, push further, achieve more, think big. We talked so much last year about thinking big, right? And there is no reason you can't do it. And we're really going to push you on limiting beliefs and getting over yourself. I mean, I have to do it every day. Joe and Allison and Matt and Butch hold me accountable. Get out of my own way. Stop having limiting beliefs. So that's what we do for each other, and that's what we're here for. Guys, the systems, the tools, the education, it's all there. There's nothing that you're missing except for engaging and plugging in and doing the work and making choices. What's more important to you? I just love that part where he talks about you've got to separate yourself from the competition. You guys don't think that people look at your numbers and they're gunning for you? They're finding statistical reasons to invalidate your numbers. Right, Matt? Are we fighting this battle with MLS?
Yes.
People are looking outside, you're looking for statistical reasons, clerical reasons to say, well, they really didn't do that much. Well, they really didn't, that wasn't exactly how it worked. So you've got to just get one step from the competition. I want to tell you a story about an agent, a story that I kind of heard about. And understand that there's nothing you can tell me, nothing, that is worse than this. So an agent that I am aware of started in the business, would have been the end of 2000 and early part of May 2010. 6 months worth of savings, right? We tell all you guys 6 months worth of savings when you start your business. He had 6 months worth of savings, and he went to work as a telemarketer. Just calling. Wasn't licensed yet. Calling. Set appointments. That was his job. $8 an hour, $15 an appointment. That's what he made. That's how he got into the business. After 7 months of not getting paid, he quit that job and was out of money, but was committed to making a career in real estate. Went to a buddy of his that was also a realtor and owned some commercial property, and said, man, I'm broke, I'm out of money, but I'm gonna do this. And the guy said, listen, I've got a commercial property, my tenant just vacated, there's some furniture left in the building, go in, I need to clean it out, sell it. Whatever you can sell it for, it's yours, keep it, live off of it. So that's what he did. After that, he decided to join a team. Figured there was a great option there. So he went and got on a team. Now, we all know that just because you start something, when do you get paid from the first offer you write? The money doesn't show up. I wrote an offer, here's my check. So for the next 3 months, he was living on nothing. As a matter of fact, he tells me the story that he had a very dear friend of his walk in the office with her kids and Taco Bell. And he thought, my gosh, that smells so good. And when they left, he pulled half a burrito one of the kids had tossed in the trash can out because he hadn't had Taco Bell in so long. Then he realized he had to live on something, so he took a cleaning job. 7 at night, 3 in the morning. Came to work in real estate, made his calls, busted his tail, didn't see a paycheck for 3 months, and then went to his job at night to pay the bills from 7 p.m. until 3 a.m. Finally got some momentum going, finally got some things going. After being on that team for about 10 months, he said, I'm going to do this on my own. That's some chutzpah, because this guy's been through a ton, right? Jumps out on his own, and I can tell you that from started on his own in November of 2011, closed out the year and just checked the numbers at $7.5 million as a single agent with an executive assistant hire. Guys, that's Clinton Peterson in your market center. So don't tell me what you can't do. What you can't make happen. It's what you want to put into it, right?
Yes.
I don't want to embarrass him, and now Brittany's sitting here. I didn't know she was going to be here today. So I was going to tell the story without him knowing. Brittany's kids fed him Taco Bell.
So is that a bean burrito or a?
It was a bean burrito, actually. It was with cheese.
And he's in the Wasilla market. That is a tough market.
Understand, Brittany, what's your average sales price? Okay. So for every deal you guys do, basically they have to do 2 to account for yours, right? So when you see Kristen Cole's numbers and you say, wow, she did really great, understand that she also did about 1.75 times the effort that everybody else did just to be there. So when I've known Clinton for a long time, and I'm close with him, and I'm involved in his business, and I work with him, and he's got coaching. I got to get the depth of his story this weekend because we have nominated Clinton and Christy Tanner Mock for the Realtor Magazine 30 Under 30 category. We'll see, what happens. There's like 700 applicants. But as he and I were talking, and I was getting some information from him, I got his whole story for the first time, and I knew it was tough, and I didn't know it was that tough. And all I kept thinking was, I'm done hearing excuses. I'm just done, because they don't matter. He took a cleaning job for, I think it was May Sprague, right? May owns a cleaning service. Another agent out in the valley. Anybody know Clinton? He's a good-looking guy, right? He's always well put together, always well dressed. He said, you know what it felt like to go to a fellow up here and say, listen, I know you do house cleaning for foreclosures. I need money. Can I work for you? That's a tough thing to do. It's not easy. Swallow your pride. You needed money. Wasn't going to sacrifice doing the work nights, no sleep. So here's where I want you to go with out of this. I don't want you to make excuses. I want you to knock it out of the park. I mean, we just gave him an award, and you guys know I'm not trying to set him up as some great thing. I just want you to hear this is real life. He triple-sided a deal. I mean, he just closed it. Like that 1.3, I think honestly was like 2, maybe a couple more transactions. It's just doing the work. And I know for a fact, him and Brittany sit in that office every day. Their offices are side by side, and you show up. I count on it. When I go out to Wasilla, I know they're going to be there. They're there every day, doing the work, doing the work, doing the work. There's no reason you can't build this to what you want it to be. We are not attached to what that is. Understand that. Your goal, Carrie Parker, Annalise, may be different than Heather Powell. Probably is different. Which will be different than Beth Simpson, which will be different than Felisa. Everybody has a different goal. It doesn't matter to me what the goal is. Just let's get you there, right? Let's not make excuses for not getting there. Let's do the work. Go ahead.
Clinton calls me probably about every, 2.5 weeks. He and I have a conversation, and I tell you what, the one thing, listen, there is a character trait that that is detrimental, and that guy has it, and that is just, he is curious. That boy has such a curiosity for the business. How do I make this work? What do we got to do? That won't work. Why? I mean, he's not afraid to ask questions, and he's just not afraid. I mean, listen, when you quit being curious, when you think you know it, that's when it's over.
Well, there's 2 things, right? When you think you know everything, and also, oh, by the way, just a little trick, Butch will back me up on this. The minute you inject yourself into a deal, those are the 2 things that will kill your business faster than anything else. The minute the deal becomes about you, or the minute that you know everything there is to know, you might as well go turn your license in, because you're just gonna start a downhill slide. And you're right, and I think about, and there's a reason why I'm willing to put Clinton on blast like that. It's the same reason I talk about Brittany, I talk about you all the time, you're just never there, you don't know it, don't have to. It's the same reason
I talk about you too, get there.
And there, I mean, it's the same reason I talk about, there's so many people, Melanie, we've kind of embarrassed you a little bit publicly. She's like, the same reason I do is because here's what I love, right? Because I'm coming at you hard, I want you to hear this, because you guys are humble. You don't believe your own press. You don't get a big head, you're coachable, you're right. Brittany, how many times we'll text or call, and she's like, okay, just run this past you, let me call you real quick, what do I do here? Clinton's the same way, Stockup's the same way. Melanie, I know you're the same way. When I look around the room at like some of the people that have really hit some big, Felisa, I know you'll go run it past somebody. Help me, teach me, let me understand. That coachability and that humility is huge, and I need you to have the fiercest fire in your belly to compete. Ed, you coach football, high school football, against my son. We'll deal with that later. Well, he retired this year, so now we can be friends again. But I mean, you teach your boys, right? Compete, 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 show up. You got a kid shows up to your football team, y'all were the state champs this year. South High School had an incredible football team. You got a kid, by the way, I heard through the grapevine the other day, Ed Lytle was the best coach of that coaching staff. From 3 different people. So, you got a kid that didn't show up, didn't do the work, you'll cut him, right? Hit the road. You're hurting the team. No excuses. None.
What I love about the individuals you just brought up are you can always count on the fact that they're going to be there doing the work. Like I hear what Jennifer Smallcup does in a day, living in BFE. What you know though is that she is out there just grinding. And that's what I appreciate about those folks. There's no other option. This is the way it is, and I respect that trait in those folks. I love to see it. I love to see that grind.
Absolutely. So that's our goal this year, is to build your, yes, go ahead.
I'd like to add one quick thing to that. One thing that drives me insane is agents, from other companies or even from people here, newer agents, lower production agents who are too busy to go to education. And when you go to the education, when you go to the team meetings, when you go to BOLD, when you go to the classes and seminars, the business planning clinic, you see the top producing agents. They are all there, and there's a reason for that.
It's the curiosity, right? Team learning base, which by the way, time management next week here, Wednesday, noon to 4. Be there, invite your friends. Build your profit share, go ahead, add that in there.
That $9.
But that's He honestly, like once a month I get a giant Mountain Dew, and Nate just walks in and sticks one on Allison's desk and mine's right, and that's our way of paying back. That's what we're going to be pushing the training all around this year, is redefining the grind, getting the competitive edge. How do you use technology? We got the mobile app coming out sometime in the near future. I'm not going to say when. We've got the mobile app coming out. Guys, that's a competitive edge. Learn it, use it. I'm not tech. I don't care. Don't give me an excuse. Learn it, use it. It's an edge. It's something you have that nobody else has, right? I have, you have Craigslist capabilities. You have websites. You have eEdge. You have all these things tech-wise. Brittany Radford is serving on the tech committee, for crying out loud. That's saying, I don't know tech. I'm going to go serve and learn it, right? Because I'm not going to embarrass you, because I'm right there with you, soul sisters. No tech skills at all. 0, none, nothing.
I can back that up.
Okay, who's in the cloud? Come on now. Who's in the cloud now?
I'm getting there, right? So, but no excuses. Go learn it. You don't know it, go teach it. You want to learn it? Come tell Joe. Okay, now we just go. We just got from.
Room just got funky on that one. Come teach it, I dare you. Watch your business explode.
In technology, I'm a huge nerd for those who know me. It's not just
Yeah,
about
you're the
like,
one who had a building fire and the only thing you grabbed was your laptop. And
yeah, we got the shoes, we got
Have clothes,
Like,
forget it.
it's like I always want to get the latest and greatest, but it's not about the technology, it's how you use it. Like there's things I can show people on their iPhone 3GS that people on the iPhone 5 aren't using that you feel like, holy hell, there's a feature. You know, it's about learning what you have. You don't need to have the latest.
Is that the good version of that?
Yeah, it's like, you know, how long has Google Street View been around? I mean, how easy is it to respond to you? Say, I live on 123 BC Street. Like, oh yeah, that's that place on the corner. Does it still have the board they put the new subdivision in the back? It's using it, not just having it available to you. It's being able to show that you're an expert in the market. You don't need to lie to them, but you can remind yourself to walk down the street.
Thank you for qualifying that, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
Which is
staying in your backyard. No, but like, it's how you use it.
Well, in fact, you were not going listing that way. Some virtual guy walked up to a sign she had 4 years ago and told her she listed.
Oh yeah, on Google.
Yeah, crazy. But here's my point, get the edge, right? And that's what we are focused on, providing you with all of the opportunities to do that. It doesn't matter if you're a new agent, you know, we have Recruit Select coming in March, super excited about that. Obviously, family reunion, information, education overload, right? You are gonna come mind blown, fire hydrant, drinking from it, all of the statements, inspiration, encouragement, time management in Eagle River tomorrow from 11 to 3. We've got, sounds like a great turnout from the feedback we've been getting. I actually think we have more non-Keller Williams agents coming than we do KW agents, honestly, from Eagle River and Wasilla. Time management here, we're committed to doing it twice. We've written the training calendar for the year. We've got some cool stuff happening for our new licensees that when we get a little bit closer, we'll be able to talk to you about in terms of training and support. It's there, no excuses, right? Plug in. We'll come pick you up from your house if we have to. Oh, like, I'm not even lying, we will.
Even for mine?
If that means.
We'll send the boat.
Dog team, exactly. So that's our purpose, and I wanted you to walk away from our first team meeting today, and I want you to be inspired, and I want you to be motivated, and I want you to check your mindset, and know that you are gonna do what's next.
Yeah.
And know that we're gonna, you know, I'm giving us permission to get in your face a little bit with love. But get in your face and say, no, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. Don't be a victim, let's go.
Well, and it also comes back at us,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
I just made it up. Right? I mean, with us being able to hold you accountable, it also allows you to hold us accountable,
Absolutely.
right? You know, come get at us. God, we're doing the work, so I'm not scared to make that.
Absolutely, no, open it up, put it out there. That's right. Any last thoughts or comments before I let you go? Yes. Please.
Let's talk about the gala.
Thank you. I'm so sorry, I totally, like.
No. So excited to see all the numbers from December. The year was
Thanks to
tremendous.
you.
So, no, this was all you guys. You guys I've never sold one house, so this is all you guys.
We'll all be out of business if you start.
So what we want to do is make sure that you all know about our celebration. Our awards gala is on January the 25th. You should have all received the invitation last week. Make sure you go on Eventbrite, go to the link. If you haven't got it, call Selena or Riley at the front desk, let them know, they will get it to you. We need you to sign up so we have a good head count for dinner. It is going to be at the Sheraton again this year, Friday the 25th. Cocktail hour starts at 6, dinner, dancing, awards program, that all starts at 7. So come on down, we're very excited to share the evening with you guys and just really celebrate all the success that you individually and you collectively had in 2012. It was such a tremendous fun year to be a part of. Everyone worked super hard, so it's a great time to just come together and have a good time. So please let us know.
We don't get to teach and preach and yell at people at that. No?
I'm going to have the off switch on the mic.
Okay.
I'll have that kill switch. Don't worry.
Well, and it is a plated dinner. It's not a buffet. So we need you to register, okay? Because I want you to have a plate in front of you.
Absolutely. So really, if you have any questions, let me know. We do have a block of rooms at the Sheraton if you're coming in from the valley or if you plan on having a really good time. So,
Hello.
I was gonna say, Joe did that about
Butch
3 months
cooking?
ago.
I was gonna-
Is